I'm Dimitri,
And I'm Mimi.
and we're doing something not different. It's all about the journey, but this is Team Byrd van life, and so we want to take some time to kind of just share with you what to expect concerning Team Byrd van life. So, first you have to know that we bought a van, right? So we're excited about the van. We want to give a shout out to Miss Judy. Big thanks for God bringing her in our life, which allowed us to really put us in a position to have the van that we named Favor. And the reason we call it Favor is because it's through favor that we are persuaded that we are now owners of an Airstream Interstate Class B. Yes, sir.
And what type of van is it?
It's an Airstream.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say RV.
Oh,
so.
yeah, I guess it is a RV. Yeah, a RV. So yeah.
Not just any van.
Yeah, so it's a unique van which we're sitting in right now. So listen, a little bit about van life and where it comes from is like I always had deep-seated thought, passion about the journey, about cruising the United States, traveling through different state parks.
Road
Just
trips.
road trips, yeah. And with the price of everything, and plus another with the price of everything is expensive. We're a family of 6, and so this is going to be an extra benefit for those who want to travel, those families that want to travel and haven't considered like van life. But we're doing van life with an asterisk, right? We have to say that because it's not pure van life. Van life is what?
Like that's where you live. That's your. It's like a tiny house, right?
Yeah, so some people, like when you Google van life, get on YouTube, you see like these people out there in the
They sold everything and
that's
now they
it,
just
committed.
live in a van, travel around, freedom, roaming the
So it's
open road.
Yeah, so it's van life with an asterisk, right? So we're just more
traveling
yes,
van life.
traveling van life and the luxury side of it, meaning like traveling with convenience, with luxury, with space, with amenities, and just being able to, if we decide to, also experience that van life side of things, depending on where we're at and what we're doing. So that's why it's van life with an asterisk. So what you're going to see in the videos is that because of the vision of me being like game for van life, I'm going to be called Van Life, right? Also known as Van Life. And you're going to see another character. It's really not a character, but is the truth. Mimi is technically what?
Terms and conditions apply.
Terms and conditions apply. So what does that mean? It literally means that every trip we do, there's always a term and there's always a condition. So
the biggest one is I'm not a big fan of road trips. I am just not, and so that's what we have to work around. I'm getting on board, but when I hear about a road trip, I'm not very excited, and I'm just thinking about how long it takes to get there, and I'm just like one of the kids, like, are we there yet? Even if it's like an hour into the drive, I'm checking my watch. So
true.
That's
true,
the truth,
right? And if we want to camp somewhere, like it's gonna be some type of
yeah, because I'm thinking about snakes and bugs and like what's out there, like where are we going, and
and if we want to do something else, like see everything I bring up, there's gonna be a term or condition. So
right,
she's
I'm not
literally
looking
playing
at the
it out right now
journey
as we talk. So that's why it's Team Byrd van life, terms and conditions apply, right? Because so van life, terms and conditions, and you're gonna see us refer to that. We also created some bobbleheads, which is really representing our character, really in-depth character. So when you see the girls, that's just who they are. So their personality as the bobbleheads, that's who they are. Same way
very creative.
The characteristics of our family is displayed through the bobbleheads, which is another way of fulfilling the
just
culture,
making it fun.
Having fun. Yeah, the culture of our household is having fun. So
or trying to.
Right. So
safely.
Secondly, I would like to add that
not in the woods.
We're thankful for the group of friends that God has put around us, and so many to name friends, to where it's really family. It's not even really fun to say friends. They're family, right? Because we've been around them so long. There's a trust value in all aspects, and so we're grateful for them. But our friends, man, they travel, man, they get it in. They do. We watch. We cheer from the sideline, but it's different, right? When you have a family of 6 and you're talking about flying to Miami to get on the Icon of the Seas, which is a big cruise ship. That ticket alone would be $4,000 before we even start. We're not talking about a hotel, our food when we get there. So we could be at 6,000 before we even pay for the cruise. Before we got on the cruise. So we're like, man, like I told Mimi, I said, listen, this is a different way. We could do this thing and we could travel and have fun and just be spontaneous. I'm spontaneous. She's more of a planner.
I need to plan. What's the plan? Where are we going? How are we going to get there? Like, I need the details.
Yeah, so that's van life, and so we want to take y'all on the journey. We don't promise to post videos at a certain rate at a certain amount of time, but we just plan to post videos, and we hope that
as we go along,
exactly find these videos helpful.
Yeah,
and that maybe we can inspire some other families to get out there on the road and meet us. We also want to give a big shout out to Carl, which is a YouTuber. We met him in South Padre. Yeah, we bought a piece for the van, and he's him and his wife are van lifers, and they're living that van life, and he sets up rallies and stuff for those who have class B's and different RVs. And so it was a blessing meeting him, and he's been encouraging me to start a YouTube page because he has had unique success with companies reaching out and giving him actually an RV to drive for the year and paying all expenses just for him to do videos in it. And that's
not the experience.
Exactly, but that's not our goal.
It's pretty neat.
But if an RV company want to send another van, we're not against that, but that's not the goal, so but yeah, so big kudos to him as well. And anything you want to add for the video? Like, this is just our introduction, so y'all can know like what we're going to be doing. And so you're going to see Favor. So when we mention Favor, know it's the van, right? If we mention any other name, it's another name for another vehicle. And other than that, it's going to be van life and terms and conditions apply. Yeah. What else can we add?
That's it. I think it's a good intro. So we'll see what the journey brings.